Hi, I'm Jack Westman for ESWC and I'm here in Paris, France for the Electronic Sports World Cup 2011. I'm here with Hudji and Nuki from mTw. First of all, guys, because ESEA News is a predominantly American kind of audience, can you just introduce yourselves really quickly and maybe your role in mTw, what kind of, if one of you's caller, anything like that?
Yeah, sure. As you said, I'm George Hudji Hoskins, and I'm the caller in game for mTw, and yeah, just a player for a year and a half now. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Andre Nuki Utesh. I'm playing for mTw since ages there, 4 or 5 years. I'm not sure actually, and yeah, I'm the team captain, and yeah, I'm like supporting George with the calls.
Right. Okay. Thanks a lot. So first of all, this is kind of the second day of boot camping. I know it's your first day, right? Czech6 were here yesterday. How's the boot camp going so far for you guys? Have you played many games? Are you mostly winning, mostly losing? How's it going?
Yeah, I mean, we came to the boot camp predominantly just to get our stuff down and because our practice has been a bit like here and there, because Ollie's only just come back into the team after like 4 months off, so we really wanted to come boot camp just to finalise everything, figure out what maps we want to play, pistols, things like that, and yeah, it's been going really good so far.
Yeah, obviously everything is in French here, so it was a bit hard in the beginning to set up, like you couldn't download stuff and like, smaller things like that, so it took us a while to like be ready to play, but now, yeah, we played now 4 maps, I think.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, and we just
got another 3.
Got another 3, just 1 map cycle against American team, and then we go out for some food, and then we play like another map cycle against someone else. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty okay.
You mentioned that Ollie had just come back into the team recently, so maybe your lineup isn't as consistent as some of the other teams at ESWC. I know Dynamic have been together for years. I think they've had their core 4 players or so together for a very long time. Is this the strongest team that you could have put together for this event? Have you got everything clicking as you would want?
I mean, I think it's a really like one of our strongest lineups, because Ollie played with us for almost a year. I joined with him and Paddy, and they're both back together, so they've got their kind of teammate role back together. And obviously Andre, and we just picked up Weber for Will, so Weber's like young and ready to go, and I think the team's doing really well. Practice has gone good so far, and whether we just got to see what we do on the day at ESWC. Really, we're prepped enough, and we're all experienced enough players to do it on the day.
Yeah.
No?
Nothing to add. Nothing to
add. Okay, so far you've you've only played Czech6 so far. Is there a big difference in the playstyle that you've seen that the Americans are bringing to the table, or I mean, is there anything you need to adjust to, anything you're going to need to go through in order to prepare for Czech6 and Dynamic, or are they pretty much like any other opponent?
They're playing differently, like to the European teams. The European teams are not playing that heavy AWP, like Dynamic and Czech6 are both playing with 2 AWPs most of the times, like on mostly maps. Nuke maybe not, but on the other maps like 2 AWPs all the times. No, it's not annoying, but it's different. Like in Europe, you mostly have like 1 AWP player. Yeah, and then you always know, okay, the AWP is there, so there's no other AWP, and then, okay, they face another AWP. And they're playing like, more like Dynamic plays, like a bit different, like not that much of tactics, of course tactics as well, but the gameplay is not tactic based only. It's also like a lot of aiming, like just go with 3 people, like let's push there, let's do some stuff. Like it's like for us a bit less predictable, so you always have to be aware they do something crazy maybe now, and that's like, yeah, really different playstyle. And if you don't play them lots, then yeah, you can get caught out, just get raped basically. We will see what happens in ESWC.
Okay, so you guys have been kind of the top of the European team for a very long time, but it's hard to deny that Very Games, have been winning most things for I think it's like going on 2 years. It's getting kind of boring. Obviously, you're not in the same group to start off with at ESWC, but are you capable, if you were to meet them at a later stage, of knocking them down this event? Is this your main chance to take them down? Are you ready by this point?
I think as every Very Games question goes, it's Very Games, but I think it's a different scenario here. I mean, most Source tournaments have been BYCs. I mean, And you know, it's cool to come to a non-BOIC and just different setups, different monitors, and so everyone's on a level playing field. Everyone's got to adjust to that, and it's just about who adjusts better. And yeah, like I say to everyone, they're just another team. They're just extremely good, and they've been together a long time, and they've got their shit down basically. But yeah, sure, if we come up against them, we're more than capable of doing it on the day.
Okay, George, you've been getting a lot of press recently, along with Weber, I think, as being kind of particularly good or particularly important to your team's success. Would you say that's fair? Do you think your performance is critical to success, or are you stronger as a unit, would you say?
I mean, as far as my role in the team goes now, I'm more taking care of tactics. I'm more calling, leading everyone in game, and so my fragging role days are kind of like just put on hold for a minute. But we're no more important than the rest of the guys. I mean, we can't just join a server 2-on-5 and win. And like the other guys always step up when we need them. And yeah, we're just a strong unit, and that's how it should be. You know, there's not if I'm up against a good team, I feel confident in my teammates, and that's how it should be. I'm always ready.
Yeah, people have to realize that it's not all about the fragging. Like, if you're the caller basically, or if you're the guy who flashes, you don't get the frags. And then if your team like dies and you're in a 1-on-3 and you can't always do it, and against a smart team you just get killed, and then you have like 4-15 maybe in the scoreboard at the end of the round. But yeah, if you win like 7 rounds then on the lesser side, it's good for your team. And even like, yeah, when I call and I had like not a good half, but my team wins, that's what I want to do. And it's the same if you're the guy who goes first on the spot. You're basically the guy who dies. Yeah, maybe you get 1 frag, but if you get the frag, your job is done. If you don't get the frag and your team gets around, the job is done as well. And that's really what's count. And people, yeah, like especially like the catered guys, they are just like stupid in my eyes. Like, but yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah. I just think it's more about everyone plays their role and plays it well in our team, and that's how it should be.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll let you go pretty soon. I know you've got a boot camp waiting. But first, let me just pick your brains about the new source update. Obviously, pretty unfortunate timing with it coming out a week before a major event like this. How are you guys kind of adjusting to it? I mean, the AWP's really changed. Is it going to affect your play at all?
I mean, when it first came out, it affected the rifles play. But with the AWP, I mean, personally, I think the delay is okay. But I still got a question like delay in source with how small some of the maps can be. For example, like in 1.6 you've got Mid Inferno, which is wide open space. It's bigger angles, and I just think maybe there's not enough room for the AWP delay. But I mean, everyone seems to adjust, like the dynamic guys. I've seen them play. We've played against Czech 6, Paddy. You know, everyone seems to be adjusting to it well, but you definitely don't see as much dominance, I would say, at the moment from the AWP. Like if he misses his first shot, you can definitely rush him and definitely get your frag back. And it's like in the old days or like a week ago, it's like if he misses a shot, you can fire off another one quickly. So I think it's more of just about playing more smart now, and then instead of like 5-man AWPs in Source, which kind of for me takes away what Source is about. You know, like Source has always been a fast-paced game with crazy deagle action, crazy AWP action, like, and that's the way I like it, because it, you know, it shouldn't.
No crazy AK.
Yeah, it shouldn't be just like 1.6. So it should just be a different game, and yeah. But apart from that, the update's been good. Some issues, I know it's not really mentioned, but tapping with the AK seems broke for sure. And I mean, that's not me just being noob. I mean, I might be noob sometimes, but like seriously, I've been behind people, tap, and just nothing. But my online connection is bad anyway. It seems okay here, and yeah, good for. Can't wait for LAN.
Yeah, I like the update, but I just always feel that the AWP is too overpowered in my eyes. It's like now it's pretty good, maybe a bit too much delay, maybe a bit less, but doesn't really matter. But you can still like kill people with the AWP. It's still a dominant weapon, and you just need to like hit the shots now. Before that, you could like shoot, and one of the shots has to kill, and now you have to. Now you need just to kill with the bullet you have, and that's basically, in my opinion, what an AWP is about. One kill, dead, and yeah, if you miss your shot, basically the other one should have the chance to kill you. And before the update, it was always like, if you miss a shot, it doesn't matter. You can just quick zoom or quick fire again. Now you have to kill.
Yeah. Okay. Right, guys. I will let you get back into Czech 6. Any shout-outs just before we go?
Oh yeah, just to mTw and all our sponsors and all our fans really for supporting us and keep supporting us through the weekend, and yeah, and obviously to Lars and Marcus, our managers.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. Stay tuned to esanews.com over the weekend for Counter-Strike 1.6 men and women, and starting from Monday, Counter-Strike Source. Thanks.